I don't know if you know this or not, but you're in my spot at the moment. I'd like to invite you to promptly move. Get out, because this is where I live. I died here. I have the right to haunt this spot. Oh. You must beg my pardon, I don't see that many alive people these days. Goodness me. And you're sure that you're alive? I mean, you're in... Well... that was a little bit preemptive of me, wasn't it? Well then. Let me introduce myself. I was, such as you are, an individual down on their luck, and I perchance heard of this hospital, and the fact that the healthcare was free very much helped my financial situation. So I decided to get a treatment here, and as you would guess, since the fact that I am a ghost, I died. That tends to be how things work. But all of the other hospital beds have at least 2 hauntings, and I would like to not have to share. So, I was wondering if perhaps maybe you could move on. Scary. Go away. Die somewhere else so that I don't have to, well, share the bed. Come to think of it, I would prefer there not to be many more ghosts here at all. Well, mayhaps we can come upon a deal. If I help you get through your injuries to a level at which perhaps you're able to leave of your own accord, then you can go and live your life and die somewhere else and let me keep my bed in peace. Does this sound like a good idea to you? Oh my goodness, that is the best news I've heard. Now, to give you some motivation, perhaps I'll tell you what it's like to be a ghost. We walk around, do nothing, you can't properly eat, you can't poo, and so I would advise you not to die in a sudden or traumatic way, because that would be annoying. So, take care of yourself. Maybe I'll, if it's okay with you, I'd like to get a little bit closer. I know it's strange, but I can't really touch you. Because I'm a ghost, and you're flesh. Yuck. I would like to give you the opportunity for some healing. I know that you've had other treatments, but mine is unique in that I like to just prime your body for the healing process. How does that sound to you? Oh, wonderful. Well, when you're anxious, your body heals slower. Did you know that? That's a real thing, apparently. So, I can imagine visiting such a strange and morbid hospital to be spooky, anxiety-provoking. So, I think I'll help you out de-stress. Okay? I don't have any sort of ability to move around objects with my hands like a silly meat creature, but I do have soft power. I can do some certain things, make people more tired, perhaps. It's a good way to think about it. So, do you have any muscle tension or anything silly like that in your feeble human skeletal or musculoskeletal system? Fleshy bones and veins and all that. Well, I think maybe I'll give you a full ghostly examination. When I hover my hands over a certain area, you'll feel the tension leave as I cool down the muscle very gently. The vibrations slow of the tension. Prepared? Make yourself comfortable because, well, you're in bed and I'm a creepy ghost. I'm going to start at your feet, okay? Relax, I can't actually touch you, so this shouldn't tickle. Can you feel tension in your feet slightly lessening, evaporating? How about your calf muscles? Can you feel them slightly relaxing? Observe the sensation. Moving up to your thighs. I hope it doesn't disturb you if I move slightly inside of your bed because it's hard to reach without my legs clipping through. Good. I assume this isn't the weirdest thing you've seen here anyway. Can you feel the tension leaving your thighs? I am emitting smaller, cool vibrations to mitigate the underlying tension and tone in your muscles. Going to the sides of your hips. How's that? Can you feel a slight coolness or a relaxation? Your abdominals. Okay, I'll move to your shoulders. Can you feel them relaxing? Cooling down, perhaps? Your face. How does your face feel? Just be calm. It's completely okay. All I'm doing is just gently counteracting the vibrations that hold tension in the muscles of your jaw, your orbicularis oris muscle, and the underlying fascia, which separates muscle and fat and other tissue. And your temples. How does it feel? Do you feel relaxed? Mm-hmm. Do you feel at ease? Do you feel calm? Well, in that regard, I think I've done what I can. But I'd like to give you some words of advice. Of course, if you think they'll help. Well, I'd implore you to take care of yourself. Make sure that you sleep properly, that you eat properly, and that you make time for yourself to relax. I know that when I was in my disgusting meat capsule of a body, I didn't treat it exactly how it deserved. Perhaps that's one of the reasons why I ended up dying dramatically in a strange hospital instead of going back to my family. Not to put any undue stress or anxiety on you, of course. Yes, but that is, in all seriousness, a very important thing for you to keep in mind as you're here, healing in bed. Just take care of yourself. Just lay there for a second. I don't know how many more treatments you have ahead of you. How many? Oh, okay. Well, seems like you've undergone many already. Well, perhaps you'll make it to the end all right. Not many do, but perhaps you will. Well, it's been wonderful meeting you, but I know that sleep is important for flesh people. I can't remember the last time I slept. Well, it escapes my mind. It's just such an unimportant topic for me that I figured, why remember something as unimportant as a space of time where you don't remember anything? I would implore you to relax and maybe even try to sleep. You can sleep. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry about the other patients. Don't worry about the man down the hall with a chicken for a head. Don't worry. It's completely fine. I'm sure he was born like that. Okay. Just sleep. Just try to think positive thoughts. Imagine something pleasant. Perhaps your flesh capsule is being burnt by the sun on a beach. That feels nice. My flesh capsule's turning brown again. You know, whatever pleasant things you like. Oh, my flesh capsule is absorbing some flesh nutrients from another animal that absorbed them other nutrients. Whatever pleasant things you think. What's another pleasant flesh thing? Oh, I'm being hugged. My body is making flesh contact with more flesh. Yay. Just imagine something calm and nice like that, okay? And just carefully bring yourself to sleep. Sleep so you can retain your strength and gain some energy so that you can leave, get away from my haunting spot. I want to live here, so I am